Hey there, babies. We're at it again. Yes, I'm growing a beard just for the heck of it. And I'm a little bit lazy. What I'm not lazy about is pursuing Jesus. I'm trying to change my behavior so that I'm following the Spirit of God and not my own desires. An example of that is I just came from church. Second time at this church over in Hamden. It's called Wayfaring Ministries. Good people, strong musical group, anointed ministers. Not a lot of opportunity for people to interact with each other. It's more, those who are already established as the leaders are the ones who are kind of conducting things, so to speak. So it's not exactly to what I've experienced before in the past, which is more inclusive, more organic, smaller scale, so it gives everybody a chance kind of to feel each other out. But still, it'll work in the time being until God puts me in a place where that kind of a thing can happen, where His Spirit can really move through individuals for other individuals' purpose, and not just the appointed people making those outreaches, so to speak. So yeah, there's that. And then there's my finances, which are totally in disarray because they're locked up in some Bitcoin app that nobody seems to know about, except for the person who deserted me, who was promising to marry me and give me the world, but instead dropped me like a hot potato with my life savings locked up in Bitcoin because I was going to trade and remove my debt so there wouldn't be any debt as we launched off into our future. So that whole piece, believe it or not, is not going anywhere. And it is very devastating. I was in tears yesterday, sobbing, just thinking about how this may turn out. But on the other hand, I'm thinking about God's purposes are always to get our complete attention. He has my complete attention right now. So in that sense, everything's going fine. And my experience is, and there are verses in the Bible that support this idea that if God is your whole focus and your whole source of joy, then all your other needs will get taken care of in time. And so I say need, not wants. Big difference. I want to have more money so I can have money to spend for pleasure, which means not worrying about going out to eat once in a while. Instead of everything is tuna fish sandwiches and chicken and vegetables. So, my point in saying all that is it's almost by design that I'm in a disastrous situation, because clearly my focus was not on God, it was on myself and what I wanted. I wanted to marry this guy. He was 35 years old, multi-millionaire, and cute, sexy, and he was in love with me. So he acted as if for a few months until it just ended. So my point is, that's what I wanted. Is that what I need? I want my $36,000 that is wrapped up in Bitcoin right now. Most of which, or all of which actually, was a loan I took out in order to quickly make money on Bitcoin and then transfer it back to cash and get rid of my debt. But because I can't get it, now I'm spending insane amounts of money on interest and almost no savings, to the point where if this doesn't get fixed, I may have to file for bankruptcy. All of which, like I said, will reduce me to tears if I, like yesterday, if I focus on it. But if I focus on the real point of living, which is having God's character be built in me, being more loving, being patient, being kind, looking to serve other people's needs first, and just being a vessel for God to inhabit and move and speak through me, then I don't need that money like I think I do. It could be that I can move some of my current money around and be able to manage paying off this insane loan. Even if I can't save much, I'll still in time be able to keep up with my rent and my groceries and gas. So if that's the case, and if that's what God is after, then I would say we've reached nirvana. So I don't know, and I'm not second guessing God, because clearly after being a Christian for 45 years, I didn't quite have it all figured out. Because if I did, I wouldn't have this dislocated finger, which I can barely move, which looks like I'll never be able to play guitar again. But I'll still be able to play piano, because I'm not that good of a piano player, so it won't hinder my piano playing. But I will not be the guitar player I used to be. So yeah, none of that would have happened if my focus was on God instead of on me and what my desires are. So now everything is like thrown into question, you know. I don't know if he's going to want me to keep working out every day. Because the reason I've been working out every day is because I'm trying to stay healthy, look sexy, and be attractive to someone who might want me. But if I'm not really looking for that, and instead I'm just trusting in God, then maybe the weightlifting and exercise kind of takes a back seat, and I don't spend $350 a year being a part of this gym. I go to Planet Fitness once in a while for $10 a month. Just, go to the gym whenever. So I don't know, all that is up in the air. Same thing with my job. I'm not really feeling connected to my job, which is a 100-mile commute every day. So that's also a big financial strain, so I might need to find something closer to home. As well as my car has 370,000 miles on it, and I need something else fairly soon before that completely falls off the face of the earth. So there you go. There's your evidence that you can still be happy, love life, and still want Jesus to be fully developed in you, even when you don't have all the things you want.